Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. The Cowboys will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cal's offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Snap it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cowboys offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense just
breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete on the right side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They've got the screen set up. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Throwing right. Pulls it in. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the lone running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. QB draw.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Durham. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wyoming. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns if you're going to get back in it, David. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the 1st down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hands it off. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the... Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Lee. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Man, that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They'll run play action. He's moving out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now sliding to his left. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out. It's Hughes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
And the Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Working on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Little. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Golden Bears are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs behind the line. It's Lee. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It'll be a draw. He's in open space downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Spins away from the defense. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Good enough. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wyoming! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. There he goes.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep it in that quarterback.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. grab near the marker. It's McClure. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. He's going for the big play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is...
Got some room to run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the run. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Off play action on first down. Gets rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now facing a third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Going for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still...
Oh, it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and, man, what they can do on second down here.